Joining us is Manish Kabra, head of U.S. equity at Societe Generale. Manish, it's great to see you. Are there obvious or more pure play reshoring stocks akin to solar where I don't have to worry about, other factors presenting themselves?
Well, thanks for having me. I think it's a theme, that, to be honest, has been working for last 6 years, ever since we got, Trump tariffs, ever since we got lower taxes. And you watch, it's very fascinating, something that people have missed out. Equal weighted industrials have outperformed equal weighted consumer stocks for 6 years in a row now. And I think this, the trade for reshoring is literally what we have seen, since we got IRA, since we got CHIPS Act, literally over the last 2 years. And we have seen construction spending up 35% during that period. So this, I think there's a lot of debate as in what happens, Trump policies, it's anti some of the IRA, anti-CHIPS Act versus, the tariff backdrop. And then once I start noting down, where's Trump policy, where's Democrats, where are they standing? And, most of the policies are quite, polarized. I think we don't have, as in once I try to list down all the trades, what works under Trump, what works under Biden, where Trump trades are all about the breadth of the market should improve. It's not necessarily the same case under Democrats. And I think that, once you screen out all the policies around, of everything that's there here, de-risking China comes out as number one. And, construction spending is the other one that comes out for the U.S. So that's the reason we like the reshoring stocks, in the U.S., the stocks that benefit on reshoring spending in the U.S.
De-risking China, and as you were talking about, there's one of the main themes. So you call it kind of the Trump 2.0 basket, but we can also look at the Biden 2.0 basket and look for areas of overlap here. What stocks in particular come to mind? Prologis, we're about to speak with that CEO. That's on the Trump 2.0 basket. A lot of diversified industrials, steel, whereas the Biden basket honestly has more educational services, consumer finance, some renewable energy, and so forth. Are there other names? Are there names where they overlap?
Once we created the Trump 2.0 and Biden 2.0 basket, and as in we only concentrated on 10 stocks here, and only one or two stocks, again, industrial company, domestic U.S. industrial, those are the only names that are in common. And hence, what we have seen, whether it's, clean energy companies, solar companies, even taking out EV, benefits and subsidies that we get for buying EVs, as in those, those are the things that are going to be very sensitive to Trump 2.0, as those are the places where Trump has been very vocal. He's not planning to do any incremental investments. So I think that's the reason.
Sure. In industrials, what would be kind of the specific reshoring names, do you think?
If I go, subsector by subsector, I think machinery, domestic machinery, especially small cap domestic machinery stocks, they come part of our baskets. So I think, and that's what I would be looking for, and finding out exactly what are those companies that work out under both. But, as in this is the trade, whether you watch, small companies which have been doing well, we got a trigger on, from inflation last week, and, as more and more visibility or probability of, Trump 2.0 coming into place, as in the best performing sector within industrials is, within small caps is industrials. So I think that's the place where I would be focused on. Again, broadly, there's some nuances, as in where do you go, whether you just stay with the largest of the largest caps within industrials, or do you expand yourself?
Right.
I think Trump 2.0 is definitely increasing your breadth of the market. It's one of the places where I find active investors should do really well.
All right. And again, you're in the camp that says this all broadens out. Look to financials, look to industrials, and then to these reshoring candidates. Manish, thanks for joining us. A lot of names here. We appreciate your time. Manish.